Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. We have jackets on this
It's a big day. It's a big day.
It's a big day.
What's a big day for?
Get my hairs did.
Getting her hairs did. She's going to get her hairs did. She only gets her hairs did about once or twice a year. I tell her to do it more often.
It's down to like middle of my back.
She just don't do it. But I finally making her.
It costs money.
It costs money. We're cheap. We literally are. We're cheap. So anyway, it's a big day. We got a big whatnot show tonight. We're gonna get ready for it. We're gonna be doing it in a different style. I mean, this video is gonna come out after it's over, but
next time we do a jewelry show, because we already have this one done by the time it comes out. But this is how my nails look.
I told her if she wants to go get her nails done, go get them done.
He's like, "Should get your nails done." Is it because he doesn't like my nails?
I didn't say you should get your nails done.
Or,
I said if you want to get your nails done, you go for it.
But that costs money.
And I said I don't want you to not do it because it costs money.
It costs
If you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I don't care.
It costs a lot of money. You gotta do it like every 2 weeks, and that's dumb.
Okay, well,
not if
anyway,
you do your nails, then that's fine.
Anyway, whatever. Just, yeah, we just don't do things like that. She cuts my hair. She won't let me cut her hair.
No.
So anyway, she's leaving here in a few minutes to go get her hairs did. We're going to vlog throughout the day, and we're going to show, because we're going to have a whole new setup for the show tonight. So we're going to kind of go, we're going to vlog as we do it, trying to decide how to do it, because we're going to try a couple different things.
Yeah.
We want to show you a buy that we did yesterday. We spent $200 on, which
yeah, but you know
I think
what?
we paid up a little bit, but it's all right.
Okay, do the bubbles. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Now, show one.
Bubble, here's the bubbles.
Okay, show them the
All
garage.
right, show them the garage before
'Cause
she
I
leaves.
gotta
Look
keep
at
going.
this. We have been busy. Ignore this, because that wasn't here.
Yeah, but
So,
this is empty. This is because somebody
empty.
didn't pick up their stuff.
That's empty, except somebody that needs to come get stuff. Everything. This is just.
This is we picked up a few days ago.
This, yeah.
Bumpers.
Everything is. Look at all this room, you guys. This is all from. I don't even know what's from. Toy Buy, but we've been working. We've been working on stuff. We've been grabbing boxes. I think all the local people are like, "Jeepers, is Steve out of tools yet?" But no, Steve's not
These are
out of
all
tools
empty,
yet.
you guys.
Yeah, these boxes are empty. These totes are empty.
That's empty.
Those are, yeah.
Yay!
We have been working. And it's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. There is a storage unit that ends today at 12:15 while she's getting her hair did that I'm looking at. And she wants me to buy.
We know it's not proper English to say "got my hair did,"
Got my hair did.
but that's what we say.
She gonna get her hair did. But I think the storage unit's gonna go for way too much money. It's got a bunch of black and yellows in it, and people throw money at black and yellows. It's crazy. So
I would love.
she really wants it, but I'm like, I think because it's already at $370, I think we'd go up to $500 or $600. But I'll bet you, my guess on it'll be $870.
There's $300 worth of black and yellow totes.
Yeah, unless it smells smoky. I'm poo-pooing her. All right, before she leaves, let's show what, because half of the buy yesterday is in her van. First of all, she's taking the old van because we have a dog appointment too, and I may have to take the dog by myself, so she's leaving me the good van because we go out of town for that, and we're not taking the old van out of town. So the first thing we got out of the van yesterday, just because, you know, it smelled like a grill, is this charbroil. This is a patio bistro. This is actually a propane, I believe, propane.
It's electric.
Oh, it's electric. You got to plug it in or something. Yep, there's the power cord right there. It's an electric grill. So this nice older couple are downsizing, and we gave them $200 for all the things we're going to show you right now. Paid up a little bit, but it's okay. Then we got some cufflinks here from them, a cufflink set. Now there is one, they look like buttons.
Yep.
It's this one. They look like buttons, and they're stained. These are sterling. These are sterling silver, and then there's a couple that are swank. This is swank, and this is swank E. It's an E, or it's for M&M. You can do it backwards. And then these are 1/20th 14K Tiger's Eye. So we would love to put some of those on the whatnot tonight, but I think we're just going to leave everything where it's at. We got 171 things, and we're just going to leave it alone because we're going to have more whatnot shows, and we do have more jewelry, so we'll save it for that.
I just want them to realize that we emptied all of these.
Yes.
These totes. This.
She's reiterating
And this.
the work we've put in.
And this.
Yes.
We have empty totes. And we updated the booth. So if you haven't seen that, check out our Facebook page and you can see the update of the booth and all the cool stuff.
All right, she's got to go. This is the van I'm keeping here, but there's 2 bikes in this water floaty thing. One of them's a Schwinn. One of them is a Cannondale. The bottom one's a Cannondale. It is kind of older. They're expensive bikes, but I don't know. Expensive bikes, but I don't know like what we're gonna be able to do with it or not. But anyway, but the main reason we got the thing is for the Crocs. There are
1, 2, 3, 4.
She's
4 big Crocs like this one.
And these are, what was the brand you said?
Brown, I think. Yeah.
Not Brown, Royal or Crown. Yeah, Crown. So Crown, the 8. Does that mean it's 8-gallon?
Maybe.
Maybe. So there's one there. There's a bigger one. There's a even bigger one. That one has a pretty good sized crack on it. And there's another one somewhere. And then there's a big old shop back.
Craftsman.
Yeah, big old shop back. It is taped or something. I'll have to look at it. Maybe that's just,
Trash
oh, that's a
bag.
trash bag.
Yeah.
This thing doesn't look like it's hardly used at all.
And then we got some metal milk crates and 1 barrel back there. Wooden barrel.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see how you can see. Well, maybe it wasn't there. Somewhere there's a crack on this biggest one. Anyway, Donna,
Yeah.
say goodbye to the people with that hairdo.
Bye, people with that hairdo.
All right, cool. We'll see you in a little bit.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you too.
All right, now that we're rid of her, let's party. Just kidding. She's awesome. I don't want any other coworker in the whole wide world than her. She's great to work with. So yeah, it's been awesome. We have done a lot of work in here. I'm gonna go over some things. I'm gonna talk about some stuff, and I'm gonna get some work done today. Let's see what we got in here. Oh my goodness, I don't even know, guys. You know how long we've had this? These are horse bridles, I think. And I think somewhere we have the bridle part, and I think these are silver. Actual silver, I think. I'm probably wrong. It's probably not. What's in here? It looks like a jewelry. It's a jewelry box. It's empty though. Anyway, I'm just digging now. There's a lot of tools. There's some camping stuff. There's still a lot of tools, and I want to keep on selling the tools because in the other storage unit, in our storage unit, there's still a lot of tools left. So anyway, there's a lot of toy stuff. Whatever. I keep talking about, oh, I might switch to Apple, and I might switch to filming with a phone. My big hang up now is, well, I got a couple big hang-ups, and you guys are probably tired of hearing about it, but switching to Apple, like the other day when we were researching jewelry, well, I have a magnifying glass app, and I got, all these different apps, and I got all these different things, and it's going from Android to Apple. I assume I won't be able to just push it all over. I'll have to find all the things that I like and, have them on there. But so it's kind of a pain, but this weekend, we don't have much going on, I don't think, which is kind of nice. I'm just gonna sit down and have a seat here for a second, but I have a thought. So if I have a clear weekend, even if we get that storage unit today, I'm gonna show you that here in just a minute. Even if I have a clear weekend, I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna watch Nebraska football Saturday at 11 a.m. I'm gonna watch the Broncos and the Cowboys Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock. So that's a lot of time while I'm watching football that I can be messing and whatever. And so I think it'd be a good time to do it then. And then also, you can get, so I know, like when I film with my phone, like if I pulled it out right now and filmed and I'm walking, it doesn't have the same image stabilization as like the GoPro does. So I know I've filmed before with my phone when I'm walking, and it's really bouncy, and I don't want it to be like that. So you can get like I don't remember what it's called. I always think gyroscope, but it's not gyroscope. It's some kind of handle, like we have a little handle on the GoPro right here, but it's a handle you hold, and it has this little arm, and it is like an image stabilization thing for your phone for when you're filming. And so I think I might get that. And then another big thing I'm going to do, I think I'm going to get an iPhone, get that, and I think I'm going to get microphones, because it would be nice, especially when we do storage units, to have mics. And I always thought it'd be complicated. I thought you had to sync it up on the computer, and you know, when we start and stop the camera, it'd just be too confusing, and I always think I'm not going to be able to figure things out. Well, the DJI Mic 2s I was looking into this morning, and especially if I have an iPhone, plugs right in the side of the iPhone, you're filming with it, and it just takes the audio. It looks like it's super easy to use and super good product, I think. The biggest hang up I have is when we're filming, I won't have the use of my phone, so we can't like look things up on my phone or whatever. But you know what? Whatever, it is what it is. I can live without my phone for a little while, right? So I think I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it today because we have that big show tonight and I don't need that extra stress and pressure, but I think I might order the stuff, order the phone, and maybe pick it all up tomorrow, and then over the weekend I can kind of work on it. Now, if we get the storage unit, kind of changes a lot of things. If we get the storage unit, probably film the storage unit still with the GoPros like we normally do, because I want to make sure I know how to use these things before we're actually like using them in that kind of environment. It may sound like I'm rambling, but these are my thoughts going on with the thoughts in my head. So what am I going to do while Donna's gone? Well, I guess I'm going to try to list some stuff on eBay. I'm just going to grab a couple boxes and start listing. The dog's appointment is in 3 hours, so I have some time to get some stuff done. I'm thinking there's something nagging on me that I'm supposed to do today, period, for sure. And I can't think of what it is. We're going to figure out how we're going to set up our Whatnot show when she gets home, because we don't want to wait till the last minute, because we're not doing it in the basement. I think we're going to do it in the dining room, which is going to be nice because we're going to be sitting with the camera pointing down at the jewelry so we can actually sit. I'm actually going to probably bring one of the computer chairs down for me so it's comfortable, you know, and so Donna will be showing the things and I'll be doing the talking and pushing the buttons on my phone, you know, running the show. But I think it's going to be fun. I think the show is going to be awesome. You guys, we've had a great response. We had, I don't remember what it was, 2 bookmarks for one day, and then there was 14, I think, when the video came out, and now it's like 48 or something. So I think we're going to have a great show, and it's probably going to be a lot because of you guys, which we really appreciate. Let's see. I think I'm just going to dig into some stuff and see what I can find, and I'll kind of show some stuff that I found to sell, and we'll just go from there. But we're just going to vlog throughout the day and see how this goes, and maybe into tomorrow. I think the first thing I'm going to do, I have this big old Craftsman 8-inch bench grinder. Spin it around here. Yeah. Okay, it's not just me. I thought it doesn't say 8-inch bench grinder over here, but it doesn't. It's actually on the bottom on the other side. That's the front. Brand new, sealed, never been opened. So, do I want to ship it? No, it weighs a ton. But, so I put it on Marketplace, and it sells on eBay. There's 2 sold, brand new, for 170 plus shipping to 200 plus shipping. So it's like between 150 and 200 plus shipping. And so I just thought, you know what, I'll put it on Marketplace for $150 firm, because that would be like $50 cheaper, you know, when you figure the shipping. Somebody will swoop that up, and I got no offers, no bites, no nothing. So I think I'm going to actually take it off Marketplace, put it on eBay, because I can ship it. I mean, it's packed in here, it's packed good for shipping, and then I could either poly bag this, or I could grab a box bigger, just put a bunch of, I don't know, bubble wrap or something, you know, paper or something around it just for an extra layer of protection. But I think since I'm not getting any movement here in town, it's sealed, so why not have it on eBay? I did list our super expensive thing. I listed that it was a film scanner. You take film, like old slides and old negative, or not negatives, but the slides and the strips and stuff, and it saves the pictures to your computer. I listed that on eBay for $1,499, which we've never, our biggest sale is $900, so hopefully it should sell. yeah, at some point it has a really good sell-through rate. It'll sell and it'll be our biggest sale ever, I assume. I'm not going to take less than 900 for it, obviously, but so that is listed. I actually did get that done, so that's awesome. However, I do need to get some clothes done, you guys. Maybe I'll do that. You know what? That's what I'm going to do because I've been putting it off. So I'm going to list the Craftsman thing, and then this is Carhartt bibs, brand new with tags right here. This is a flight jacket that's like $100 or $200. I think there's another pair of Carhartt bibs out here somewhere. This says eBay coats. This is a vintage Spice of Life hoodie pullover. I don't know why. Oh, something fell. I don't know. These are vintage. I don't know why they're sitting here. They're supposed to go on eBay, but I can look it up. But also downstairs, let me show you. Downstairs here in the storage room where we still have some clothes. I mean, right here I got Ariat. I paid $5 at the garage sale for these. Ariat. And another pair of Ariat. And what is this? Is this Ariat too? I think it is. I think I got 3 pair. And every time I list Ariat jeans, they sell within, you know, a couple weeks. Yeah, these are Ariat too. So these have been sitting here for a few months. What am I doing? Let's get these listed. So you know what? I think I'm going to do that. I'll look through these, see if there's any other Ariat or really good brands. I don't want to list a lot of clothes because I don't want to list clothes. But I definitely will pick out some of the better things, and let's go ahead and get clothes listed. Donna would be really surprised at that because I've been talking about doing it forever and just haven't done it. So I'm sitting here and I'm like getting ready to list this Craftsman because I already have pictures of the grinder from the Facebook, and I just keep thinking of all these things that we keep remembering. Like if something happens and we think, oh, we should talk about that on YouTube, we should tell that story on YouTube, we should this, we should that. And as I'm sitting here, I'm thinking of these things. So I thought, you know, I can't do 2 things at once. I can't sit here and talk to you and list this on eBay. You know, I could do the research, I can do the cleaning or something, but actually touching the buttons and finding the thing and then putting the details in and everything. By the way, that weighs like 32 pounds in it, so yeah, it does weigh a lot. But I can't do that while I'm like talking about things. I could ship because you're not having to think, but listing things, I can't do that. So I'm just going to stop and talk for a minute. A couple things. Number one, so you know, in the last video we showed, we got that big old trunk, which is really cool. We got a cedar chest, and we got a old party kitchen toy. What was that called? Not Tyco Kids, but some, I don't know, some brand. You know, it's a vintage play kitchen thing, and we sell it locally on the dollar auction, and it goes pretty cheap. The cedar chest went for 40, 45. It was a lane. It was pretty nice. Had some issues, whatever, but the trunk went for 28, which is really pretty darn cheap. But we don't care for a couple of reasons. We just flip things. We flip things. We flip things. And you know what? A lot of our customers that we do sell locally to, they love us because they can get things for cheap, and we have enough stuff coming in that that's kind of our business model for a lot of that stuff, is just flip it. Don't care. We put it out there. We get what we get for it. We don't throw a fit, whatever. Well, I want to tell you, so in that last storage unit we did, it was almost new. It actually was new. It was really dusty because it was sitting out in the storage unit, so it was really dusty. But the wires obviously had never been used. It was a Philips brand stereo MP3. You could actually record CDs onto a recordable CD. It was a bookshelf stereo with the 2 speakers, and then had the remote. The remote was still brand new. The batteries were everything was wrapped up. It was all brand new, but it was dusty. You know, I could put that on Marketplace, or I could try to sell it on eBay or something. I don't want to ship all that. But I just put it on the dollar auction. You know what? It sold for $11, which, was I disappointed? Yeah, I was a little disappointed. I thought, well, it's worth definitely more than that, but I don't care. We don't complain. We just we get it to the people, and we're done. Now, the lady that won it, she was super excited about it, and I'm like, well, you know, cool. Like, she messaged, and she says, yippee, many, many thanks. I'll pick up tomorrow. So she came and she picked it up. And then a few hours later, so she went home. A few hours later, she messaged and she said, picked up, you're an absolute angel. Times are hard for me right now. Thank you so much for making my dreams come true. And I was like, well, that's really nice. It's kind of, at first I thought it's a little over the top, but you know, it's a nice stereo for $11. It's a great deal. And then she messaged, and I said, you're welcome. And that was very cool of her. But then she messaged, and she says, Steve, I didn't want to bother you with your busy self, because everybody knows we're busy. But I gave it some serious thought to let you know I am a person where music lights my energy, and I've been without it for many years due to unfortunate circumstances. I will now be able to rock out with all my so-loved CDs. I can't thank you enough for providing the CD player to where we had an opportunity to be able to put it out there so that it worked in my Social Security budget. God bless you and Donna. That's awesome. That's why part of why we do what we do. We don't care, when we go to buys and we talk to these people, like the people with the chest and the people with the stuff we just bought, we tell them straight up, we don't have a storefront, we don't have holding power, we don't have a warehouse, we sell things cheap. And some people don't understand it. Some people think we're idiots for that. Some people may think, that we're full of crap. I don't know, maybe they think we're lying, just try to get cheaper. But it's the reality. That's what we do. And that right there, that message I just got, is part of why we do what we do locally. Because some of the people that buy from us, I always explain it when we're talking to a potential buyout or client or something. I said, if you go into Shields and you go to buy a Nike coat, a Nike jacket even, just a light jacket Nike, it's going to be $85 to $115. If you go find that Nike jacket in new condition at a thrift store or Goodwill or something, they're probably going to have, you may be able to get it on, for whatever, 30, 40 bucks. You go on eBay, you can probably get it for 20 to 30 bucks. If we sell it on the dollar auction, it may go from $10 to $20, but it's that same thing. But the people that are buying it from us, a lot of them, they're not going to go into Shields and spend $90 for it. And we get to get rid of it. We get to find it homes that people really appreciate it. And we love that. We absolutely love that. And the reason we get to do that is because we bring in so much stuff that we can keep doing this. The people that go and they thrift, and that's how they do. I know there's a lot of people that just go thrift, and that's the stuff they resell. They don't do storage units. They don't do clean outs. They don't do, bulk big buy, where they just clean out everything. And that's great. But I'm telling you right now, I don't enjoy thrifting. I don't enjoy going to Goodwill. I enjoy garage selling, and I enjoy storage units, but I don't enjoy thrifting in thrift stores. I couldn't make a living doing this thrifting in thrift stores. But since we have such an influx of stuff and, get our hands on as much product as we possibly can within reason, that's why we can just flip it and sell it cheap. And people like that are so excited, and it's so made to their day. And I responded to her and I said, that's great to hear. I'm a huge music person myself. Anybody that knows me knows that's true. Listen to music pretty much every day. I'm so glad that worked out for you. Rock on. As a matter of fact, the reason I thought of that is because I shut the camera off and I was going to turn on the stereo, the speaker, and I was going to turn on probably some old 80s metal music or something. That's what I jam to. That's what I work to. So we wanted to share that story and we forgot. So another thing I wanted to share is just silly. So when I'm picking through boxes and I find things that are obviously Donna things, like jewelry or stuff, I don't know, home decor, let's say that, I put it over on her shelf and then she will deal with it. And when she's going through boxes and she finds electronics, right, she just puts it over on my table. And sometimes it might irritate us both because we're trying to clean it off and then the other one's bringing crap over. It can be frustrating, but sometimes you find a diamond in the rough. So Donna brought over, let me show you what it looked like. So this little pile right here, Donna had this sitting here and she's like, do what you want with it. We can recycle the cables or we can try to sell them, whatever. Because charging cables, we do obviously come across a lot of them. Here's some earbuds. There's a little flashlight, LED energizer. Here's some little thing. And so I'm like, whatever. It's just stuff, right? Well, I look at this, and I literally was just going to throw it away. I'm like, what is this? And it's Billboard Oldies, and it has an SD card in it. And this SD card apparently goes to a Sansa, I think. I think it was a Sansa. I don't know. This thing here there's a music player that came out around 2000, and they came out, it has SD cards, and you could buy the SD cards like this. Like this one is Billboard hits of oldies, and you can buy music from the 80s, the 90s, all kinds of different things, and they'll have 1,000 songs on here. And this thing used, I looked it up, sells for $50. I'm like, what? So people that have that thing, they buy these. They sold originally for $40, but they sell on eBay for $50. There's a little SD card in there, and you put it into, it doesn't work on the computer. You can't just pull up the songs. It has to be with that media player from back then. But yeah, $50. So yeah, I listed that. And how easy was that to list? I actually took the memory card out and everything. But yeah, crazy what you can find amongst all the just stuff. So that went in there. And when we go to find it and it sells, we'll probably have a bunch of stuff in here, and we won't be able to find it because it's going to be a little bitty in there, but you know what? It's okay. All right, now I'm going to shut the camera off. I'm going to turn on some music. I'm going to get the Craftsman bench grinder listed, and then I'm going to get set up for clothes, and I'll show you what that looks like. And another thing, I turned the speaker on, and I actually didn't even start music yet. I thought of something else I've been wanting to say. On YouTube, a lot of you guys comment on YouTube, and we read them all. We both read them all. And if you wonder why we don't comment or we don't heart them right away, it is because I just don't want anybody to think, well, they don't read my comments, or they don't, they didn't like my comment, anything like that. We heart every comment, and we respond to some. We don't respond to all, but we respond to some. But we will heart them. If we haven't hearted it yet, it's not because we don't care, and it's not because we don't read it. We don't heart it until we're sure that both of us read it. And then one of us will go through, we'll say, hey, are you caught up on comments? Yes. Okay, then one of us will go through and we'll heart them all, or respond to some, or whatever, stuff like that. So if you comment and we didn't respond, because I opened my phone and it was on the YouTube app, and I just saw the comments about how to set up the jewelry show are still on there, and we haven't responded to them yet. We've read them, and it's overwhelmingly telling us, hey, put the camera stationary, show the things close up, and we're going to do that. But we will today go through, we'll heart all the comments, and we will respond to some of them. So we do read them all. Keep them coming. We do appreciate it. And don't ever think that we are taking it for granted. Don't ever think we don't read them, because we do. All right, clothes are set up. I actually took pictures of the first Carhartt bibbers. The first ones were not new. The thing I like least about turning on the camera right now is I have to stop my music, so I don't dig that, but don't want those copyright strikes. I also remembered, I just wanted to show you, Donna ran these through the wash, so there's a canvas Carhartt. I don't know what kind of lining that is, but that's a Carhartt coat. This is a Refrigiwear coat. Here's this kind of like a wool inside, maybe. Carhartt purple coat. So I'll get all these done. This is actually an Alabama Crimson Tide jersey. She ran that through the wash, but Kenny Stabler jersey. So this sells good on eBay, so we saved that. And I don't know, she saved this for some reason. It's old, it's got a tag, but it's the doors. The doors is embroidered. The Unknown Soldier on a Yazbek tag, size extra large. So I don't know if that's eBay or not, but Jim Morrison on the back there. So I'll check that out. It'll either go in the booth or in here. We just took a whole bunch of cool clothes to the booth yesterday, so hopefully they sell. But I brought 3 panel boards. Usually I just have 2. These 2 are taped together here on the back side, but with the bibs I needed the big long things. I just threw another one down just for a background of the picture, and then I have my scale here. Normally I'd bag them up, put tags on them of numbers for storage, but since I don't plan on doing a lot of clothes, I might stuff them in a couple boxes or something. I'm not gonna bag them up and do the whole clothes numbers, because I don't really like doing clothes. So, but I'm gonna do these. I'm gonna do these Carhartts. I'm gonna find the new bibs, put them on. I'm gonna get these things done today. All right, so let's check this auction out that's going off. It's going off in a half an hour. Here's what we're at, $390. So here's the pictures, you can see over here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black and yellows. A couple other totes, looks like clothes in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Behind it is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I believe. And then another stack there, and another stack there, behind there. See, yeah, double stacks back there. Don't know about that back corner to the left. Right in here, I've tried to look up, on my phone I could zoom in better, and it's something ornaments. These boxes are some kind of ornaments, but I can't find anything on it online. Looks like clothes here. Hopefully it's not just totes of clothes. Maybe this one's clearer. Oops. Oopsies. Sorry. Trying to film while doing this is weird. Let's go over here. Yeah, this says, I can't, CA something AR. It says 115 piece Chateau ornament collection. And I've Googled that and I can't find nothing on it. So there's 1, 2, 3, looks like 4 of those. This one says Front Gate, Westchester, Ohio, made in China. So I'll look up Front Gate. I didn't see that one yet before, but anyway, this is $3.90, 28 minutes. I doubt we're going to get this, but I am going to bid on it. I don't know what all this is here, but we're interested in the totes, obviously. Kind of a, well, not kind of, it is quite a gamble because we literally don't see much of anything. Are these ornament totes? Those might be ornament totes. So it might be all Christmas stuff, which would be absolutely tragic. But like I said, I don't think we're going to win it. But we're going to find out in 27 minutes. All right, we are at 2 minutes, 48 seconds. And we're at 410. So we're going to go ahead. I don't know why it says you have been outbid. We have not bid yet. Let's put a bid in here of 520 and place the bid. I don't think, like I said, I don't think we're going to get this. Okay, I had to sign in. I thought I was signed in. I'm not. So we're going to put in a bid of 520. We're going to place the bid. And it's a 525, which means that's what somebody put in. We're going to go, I will go to 600, but let's go to 550. This should put us up because it only went up $5, which means, oh, it jumped to 600 already. Somebody else jumped in at 600 in that time, so it ain't done. I guarantee it ain't done. Let's go. Okay, I said I was only going to go to, I will do that just in, oh, 825. Holy cow, never mind, I'm out. We'll stick around though. We'll see. It'll probably slow close a few times. What I say, I think I said 870 was my guess. I'm not going here. We're up to 875. We'll just stick around and see what this ends at, but I am definitely not bidding on this again. It just jumped to 975. I did notice when it jumps, the slow close is only for 1 minute. It doesn't add 3 minutes. It just adds 60 seconds, which is nice because you don't have to sit here all day. It won't take near as long to finish. 1,075, 1,100. Somebody's battling it out, and it is not me. Come on, people. I want to see big jumps. If you're going to do it, let's not do this $25 crap. Let's go. Let's just jump it way up. That's just for my own entertainment. I obviously don't want to sit here and watch this forever, but we're 1,300. There you go. There's a jump. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody's not playing anymore. $1,525, 7 seconds left. Yeah, that is 3, 2, 1, and closed. $1,525. Double what, more than double what I wanted to pay, which I totally expected. So, no storage unit this week, but hey, there's always more storage units. I'm actually hoping we keep working down the things like we're doing in the garage. I'm thinking next week would be a great time for a storage unit, so we'll see. All right, I'm back outside and I'm trying to get these things done. Pictures of all these. I got pictures of a bunch of that. 2 more things over there. But this went through the wash, and I don't know if you can see this, but man, the zipper looks like oxidized or something, and I can't get it to zip. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if you can see it. You know, can't zoom with this camera worth of crap, and it don't focus worth of crap. But I don't know what the deal is, but I can't get it to zip. So, I don't know. I'll have Donna look at it later, but any ideas from you guys? Hate to just throw it out, but if I can't get it to zip, I can't get it to zip. Next up, Refrigiware. I've never heard of this, but it looks like it's vintage. It zips up just fine. Tag looks old. I don't know, everything looks old. But I'm going to take pictures of this. I need to open the garage door back up so I have some natural light. It'll look so much better. Well, what the heck? I was ready to take pictures of this, and I saw the little cuff here, and I thought, oh, let's pull the one out on the other side. It's gone. Somebody tore it out. So one side has no cuff. The other side has a cuff. That's dumb. Alright, well, I'll scrap this one till later too. We'll probably just donate it, honestly. I thought, well, I could tear the other cuff out, but then I'd have to say that the cuffs are gone. So, I'll have Donna look at that one too. Okay, good news. This one zips just fine. It has both cuffs and the bottom cuff. And whatever, it just has that, what do they call it? There's a word you use. Distressed look. It's got a couple little holes or whatever. People like that, I guess, with a hood. But anyway, I'll take pictures. And then I'm going to go get this stuff listed. And so I can get lunch so I can take the dog to the vet. I spoke too soon a little bit. It's fine. The tag is gone. There's no tag in here with the size. So I'm going to show measurements. I'm going to say what size it is. However, we'll talk to Donna. We might just take this down to the booth, put it in the booth for, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks or something. Might be a better place for it than on eBay. Less questions there. All right, I think I got all the pictures I'm going to do for right now because it is almost 1 o'clock. Donna really wanted that storage unit. About the time right after it ended and I stopped filming, she's like, are you getting it? You need to get it. And I said, I just responded, $1,525. I think that's what it was. And her response was, "Ope." So, no, not getting that one. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to list these things, eat some lunch, take the dog to the vet, and then Donna will be back. We'll check out her new hairdo and her hair did. And then we are going to set up for the whatnot and try to see how we're going to do it because we're not really sure how we're going to do it yet.
Hey everybody, I am back from the hairdresser and I have my normal color back. This is the color my hair was when I was born, and as I get older and it gets grayer, it gets lighter. So this is me again, got it cut. Now I am trying to figure out what to do, how to set up for tonight. I have this Premier Design set that we got in a clean out and I use pieces of it every now and then. Not exactly sure what we're gonna do for lighting, but in here there is a tablecloth, so I thought I might try that. It's kind of got a sheen to it, more like, I don't know, velour maybe. So I'm gonna try that because people said on some other shows that I watched that helps to have a background like that for some of the jewelry and displaying and stuff. I have some of these backs that we could stand up, these, you know, stands. So I might try doing some of that. When I used to be a Leah Sophia consultant and I would go and do home shows and things like that, and I had some display cases kind of like this, so not completely new to the jewelry game, but I am new to doing it on the interwebs on a platform like Whatnot. Usually it was in front of people, and you could pass the piece around and people could touch it and feel it and try it on and whatever. So here it's a little bit different because people can't really try it on. So we'll see how this works.
All right, so we have a change of plans, a change of mood, not a change of plans. Everything, we still have to do everything. We have our show tonight. We can't move it or anything like that, but just got back from the vet with Bella and didn't go well. Didn't get news that we wanted to hear. So I actually am taking her back in about an hour, and we're letting her go. So she's got a lot of problems. She's an old dog. She don't hear well. She don't see well, and she's in a lot of pain, and she has a lot of problems, and very expensive surgery, and it doesn't even guarantee anything. So I'll be taking her back. So fortunately, we'll have a little time before the show tonight to kind of gather ourselves. Now we'll be filming again. We're going to keep doing the whole setup thing. But yeah, it sucks. You have pets, and at some point it's just like people, you have to make decisions. So I'm going to go do that, and Donna's going to stay here. It's just easier for her that way, and it is what it is. So we'll be still filming. We're still doing our show. We're still excited about everything, but this is news you never want to have, and a situation you never want to be in. But when you have pets, that's part of the circle of life. So anyway, I'm gonna go have something to eat, hang out with the dog, and then I'll take her, and Donna and I will be back on here. So that's that for right now. All right, it is 10 to 6. So we have our Big Whatnot show in an hour and 10 minutes. We didn't even think about canceling. We can't cancel. Obviously, this sucks, and it's hard. It was not easy. It should never be easy. And whatever, I come home, and I think Daisy's upset. I think Daisy knows. We brought her collar home. We shared it with Daisy. See Daisy staring at the door. I think she's waiting for Bella. But, yeah. So, came home and probably had a good cry between me and Donna and Daisy, I guess. But we've put a lot of time and effort and preparation into this show, and we got so many bookmarks and everything that the show's got to go on. We're going to do the show we will talk about in the beginning, and then we'll, in case we seem a little off, that's why. So, but right now we're kind of getting things set up because it's about a little over an hour, and we want to have it completely set up so we can walk away from it and just chill, especially now more than ever, like just chill for an hour and gather our thoughts and stuff. So R.I.P. Bella. This sucks, but that's part of having pets. It's the way it goes sometimes. So right now, what are we doing? Donna is setting up.
You're gonna show them with my cried on face?
Yes, her cried on face, because it's real life, right? Donna talked about she wants to be real on here, right?
I guess.
Well, this is real. So we're setting it up, and she's adjusting lights and trying, because it'll be dark outside. So we close the blinds and trying to see what shows the best color on the items, right? Because you don't want it washed out, and you don't want it whatever. So this is going to be our setup. And Donna will hold things up and show them, and I'll be running the buttons. So she's laid everything out like a really cool, nice background and stuff, but that's not realistic because she's going to want it really close to show the items. So we'll pull things forward or whatever, but
maybe we don't need the number in there.
Yeah, well, no, we don't need the number. That's for sure. So anything you want to say before we sign off for right now?
Thanks for hanging with us.
Yeah, it's we're just pushing through. So we're going to take an hour, chill out, and Donna's probably going to be like, why'd you turn the camera on? But we're vlogging through the day. We just didn't know that today was a day like that. When I went to the vet, no idea, had no clue. Even when they brought her back out, she says, because we wait outside, and they said, the vet's going to call you in just a few minutes. I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. So kind of hit you upside the head. Wasn't expecting it, but you know, whatever. So we're going to take some time here. I'll probably check in before the show, and then we're definitely going to check in after the show. I don't know if we'll carry this video on to tomorrow or not. It's been kind of a hard day, but we'll check in here in just a little bit. All right, it is like 10 to 7, just about showtime. We had an hour.
Yes.
We chilled. We got all ready. We did a little reflecting and whatever. But the show must go on. We're going to do our show, and we'll be sad tomorrow, right?
Yes.
But we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a great show. Here's our little setup. Props to Donna. By the way, I love her hair.
Oh.
Love her hair. Let's.
It's short now.
It's short and it's redder and it looks great. I think she looks absolutely stunning.
Oh, you look stunning.
Yeah, I look stunning. I'm just me.
When I met him, he had his hat on backwards. Ooh la la.
She always wants me to wear it backwards, and I have to be in the right mood to wear it backwards. But today was a backwards hat kind of day.
Yeah.
But anyway, props to Donna. She got everything looking good. I think we showed you this, but look at, she was prepared for everything to be seen. But actually, when the camera's on, it's just going to see right here. So I want to make sure everybody sees this. It looks great. And then that's all you're going to see watching the whatnot.
That's all you'll see. And you guys, look, I painted my nails.
She painted her nails and everything. So anyway, we're going to shut this off. We're going to turn on the other one. And when we're done, we're going to... She's dimming the lights.
That's what you're doing.
The light's better.
Oh, we're shutting
for this. When we're doing the whatnot, dim that light again. Actually, we're going to dim that light halfway, and it actually does the colors way better. So after the whatnot, we will come back on here, and we'll tell you how much we made, because we are really excited about it, and we think it's going to go really well. But we'll tell you, and we'll probably wrap up the video there. All right, it is like 10:30. Just ordered pizza because we didn't even eat supper because everything was happening with the dog. We had a great show. Donna's not feeling up to filming, which I totally understand, but I do want to put a bow on this so I can just make this video tomorrow. Had a great show. We had good turnout. We were about 40 people all night, and we had 172 things. I think we sold 169 of them, and we made $1,709, which is almost $10 an item. So we're thrilled with that. We're very happy with that. Thinking back to what we would have done with those 170 pieces, 3-4 years ago, we wouldn't have came close to that. So we are very happy with that. I'm sure some people may think you could do more doing something else, but whatever. We don't care. We're thrilled with it. We got to move a lot of stuff. I'm going to get it all shipped out tomorrow, and I'm going to make this video. But here's our mess afterwards. It's just, everything's in here. I ran out of bags. Putting things in. I got things sitting on the counter. It's kind of all over the place. Stuff all over the floor. There's the lids. But it's okay. Yeah, it was a hard day. Like, I was just talking to Donna, and she's just really exhausted. And we had a great day. Donna went to get her hair cut, and you guys saw it. We were having a great day, and you never know what's next. And now, like, we're sad. And poor Daisy, when we got them, the two of them, their owner had passed. And so they were already old, and they were already had some health issues and stuff. But we put them both in about 3 years ago, I think, or so. And so they've been together the whole time. And Daisy, like, she knows. I think she absolutely knows, but she's very sad. So, yeah, just a quiet night here now that this is all over. If you were at the show, thank you all for coming out, because we do appreciate it. If we would have had a crappy show with nobody in it, that would have been an even worse day. But you guys made it fun. We appreciate all of you that you guys have done. And we'll just see you on the next video. So sometime this weekend we'll record something and update you on our life. But I think this is going to be it for today. So thank you all for watching. For Donna, I'm Steve. We're Happy Our Treasures. We'll see you on the next one.